Yeah, I think what G2 are very good at is actually Mickey.
Mickey needs to get out of this. He's already flashed and he's already down. First blood to Fnatic. That was beautiful. Okay.
Just finished that one off, just clipping him. But now Fnatic realize that could be the go button on the bottom side. Wave frozen away, a lot of vision. They know that the jungler is here.
Man, this is still super risky though. The cleanse flash on Hans Sommer. Mickey still has the aftershock. They flash for Hans, the cleanse away. Hans tries to jump towards the top side, but he's on the wrong side of the rift as Razork and Jun find him. Mickey trying to trade in with Noah.
Up in this 1v1 situation so regularly that you can't actually play through that side lane against Caps, because Caps almost always has an advantage, and that makes it really tough then when you hit a mid game. But Fnatic gonna try and punish bot lane.
Yeah, Hans Sommer, no flash, no cleanse, only level 4. Noah underneath the tower as Jun is going to go in first. Mickey low, down to about 200 HP. Jun tanking up the tower. The Ignite's not going to be enough. Noah, though, 2 shots into his back means a barrier to keep him safe.
Another successful dive from Fnatic.
Time, Broken Blade, still no flash as Razork has made his way up here. Noah already here, of course. Call of the Forge God onto Oscar. He might die. The Slicing Maelstrom. Oh, not even in this game. It's the slice and the dice. Broken Blade finds one. Noah, though, answers with a Mystic shot to get one of his own.
Definitely think we've seen some improvements. You're seeing it in some of the stats so far in summer playoffs. But this is an opportunity for him to prove that and deliver on that. He's in a great position to carry the game for his team. Fnatic have a very healthy gold lead with him making up half that advantage. Flash traded between the junglers.
Flash from Mickey forward, but not really too much follow-up yet. The Strangled Thorns will keep Yike and Hans Sommer at bay. Curtain Call coming down. Depth charge Caps enough to get the kill. Mickey trying to escape. The Culling won't do anything to G2. TP behind now by Oscar. Will he be able to take out Hans Sommer, or will he just have to slice his way away from this? 2 kills to G2 already in the play.
Join. Oh, we don't have
Oscar
time.
caught out towards the top side. Does have the flash, pops the Dominus first to try and escape this. Broken Blade still chasing forward. Oscar flashes, has the blast cone to get to safety.
Okay, loses his flash though. Not quite enough damage coming out yet from the Brand in order to find that kill. Dragon in 20 seconds though. Broken Blade's ultimate will be up in time for that fight. Question is, do they even want to try and fight it? I imagine that they will. They could, of course, just trade it for the grubs as Fnatic set their sights on the bot tower. They have the push in mid as well. Overall, great map state for Fnatic.
Yike on the way down, though, and I think that's where Fnatic are a little bit nervous. They know that reset's coming through. They even saw Hans Sommer leaving from the mid lane as well, so decide to back it up. We'll just move over towards the Dragon, and Fnatic, our G2 are just going to back away instead. Looks like maybe mid control into a potential push in for those Void Grubs, but even with the control Fnatic have, they can still heavily contest this top side of the map.
And just look at where you are in terms of items if you're G2.
They're trying to hightail it towards this bot lane tower.
2-shot barrage hits all 4 of them. There's the Zenith Blade. Another TP in by G2 as Jun thought it was a 2v3, but eventually it's a 4v2. G2 turn it around. Yike tanks the tower though, and Jun gets one in response. G2 were just playing for these extra 2 plates in the bot lane. They'll get them, but they sacrifice their jungler for it. Very reminiscent of game 1. I think G2 perhaps have less tools in their toolkit to really get back into the game. The Ezreal was so powerful for them.
I think by having Ornn, you always have a way to
get true. Yeah, I'm not saying they have no way back in. Jun catches Yike though, and even with the Pyroclasm, Yike is down. The Strangled Thorns from across the wall as well. Might make it more. Caps finds another 2 for 2 so far in the exchange.
I'll have to double check that in the replays.
Humanoid
flashes forward, gets the kill, but I think Jun predicted the flash from Yike with the Zenith Blade and managed to connect onto him. So really well played by Jun, and now Fnatic open up in mid. They could potentially get 2 towers again. They have 6 Void Grubs here.
I guess the game plan there from G2 is to try and set up deep vision on the bot side of the map in order to be ready for the Dragon spawning in 45, but more question marks for me. I feel like that the easy objective for G2 is that top outer tower. They continue to send Broken Blade up there. He's now getting collapsed on. Noah.
2-shot barrage going down, and there's a follow-up from Hans Sommer. Noah just gets a 1v2. Jumps across the wall, flashes the NRG logo, and on the top side of the map, Broken Blade is being chipped away as well. No escape for him, you have to think. Where you're gonna go, BB? It's absolute cinema to the top, or Razork to the bottom. In the end, Humanoid dashes forward. Broken Blade just trying to clear out the wave. He won't get it all, and Humanoid will take the kill. 4-0-1.
Yep, but any Fnatic fan will tell you we've been in this position before.
Yeah, and any G2 fan will tell you the same.
Exactly. So I think both sides Oh, connects.
Looking
I don't
in,
know if that was good.
Mickey tanks the tower for an absolute year. He'll fall. Depth charge goes down as well as Jun tries to get the shield of Daybreak Stun onto Broken Blade. He's able to...
Points where maybe you can catch out G2, like, ooh, potentially here.
Jun has been on fine form so far today. Constantly finding these engages. Might look for caps across the wall. Takes a chunk with the Pillar of Flame. Wards across the wall as well. He'll heal that up with Warmogs. True Sharp Barrage coming out, meaning G2 kind of had to take the long way around. They're trying to take a shortcut here. TP by Ornn to the tower. Jun low. They thought they were going all the way round, but it's ring around the roses for G2 as they find one. Quarter of the Forge coming down. Noah able to jump away, but he's still locked up. And it's happening again! It's happening again, but Fnatic are trying to slam the door in G2's faces. Broken Blade falls low, 2 for 2 so far in the exchange.
People die. You don't need to try and overforce these 5v5 fights and essentially cause issues for yourself. Now G2 though, are TPing in. They want to try and commit towards this. Oscarinen is in base.
Zenith played in. Jun caught out first. The Stranglethorn's coming down as well. Mickey's the first to die. Curtains open from Hans Sama, but Oscarinen should be able to collapse onto him. Can't get there in time. Both the supports have gone to an early grave. The Drake, the target for Fnatic. G2 pushing down mid. Cost them
oh no, it's not.
the game in game one, right? We talked about that Baron play, the call to take it.
I prefer this play much more. Just prioritize getting that mid wave, forcing G2 to walk up through their topside jungle.
Played in once again by Jun. Mickey has to flash away. Oscarinen will use the blast code, but he's pulled back with the dredge line. Flashes the wall. Caps dashing forward, looking for more. Caps takes the chunk with a Mystic shot. The burn, not enough to kill off the Croc. G2 regain control of their own jungle.
That was very cool.
And the culling, like Solar Flare as well, just add it on top of it. Like either team starting it is a risky endeavor unless they pull off it properly.
Mickey?
Broken Blade TPing in here. The Solar Flare going down on Timber. The Bellows Breath will avoid the stun. Mickey tanks the culling. Pyroclasm bouncing around. But no play is passive. Call of Forge God comes back. Noah trying to escape. The curtains open. The hook back from Mickey, but into the Stevax. Mickey will fall. Oscar just able to escape. Look at Noah, less than 12 HP. And you gets him. Some sort of burn pulled out of nowhere, out of the ether as Jun dives in with the Zenith Blade and Humanoid begins to open up, light slinging. Shooting shots into the back of Broken Blade. Jun now caught out. Hans Sama doesn't quite have the damage to actually kill off the Leona, but G2 somehow found Noah in that fight.
Humanoid is going to go for the reset. He can teleport back in, so it may just be a breath before round 2 as Fnatic start to step up again. Oscarinen can start to move across.
Razork healing up off the jungle camps as quickly as he can. The crazy thing is, because of the deficit that G2's at, that's a bounty.
Yeah, I think that just bounces to him right at the last moment, which is what kills him off. But, very close there. For Noah, Solar Flare going down. Hans Sama just gets chunked. The Stranglethorns has been used. Mickey trying to retreat, but already Caps is down. A huge shutdown for Humanoid as G2 have to retreat. Mickey will heal up in a second. Instead, he's just going to go back to base.
I mean, Humanoid is in playoffs form right now. This man is a monster. And the fact that he was able to find that kill onto Caps, no TP, means that Baron is primed for the taking.
Hans Sama still has ultimate though if he wants to start to unload onto Fnatic in the pit. There it is.
As the curtain call, it's onto Oscarinen, Broken Blade and Yike trying to get towards the pit. The call of the Forge God lands onto 3. Jun diving in, Oscarinen dies, the Baron resets. Broken Blade getting onto the backline, and there goes Humanoid, is looking to make it 2. But Noah in the arc with him instead. Jun will be the one that falls. Mickey flashes! And once again, somehow out of nowhere, G2 find victory in the jaws of defeat.
They're getting outplayed in these last few fights, and all of a sudden the momentum swings so dramatically. Great damage once again from Humanoid.
But look at the damage back from Caps. BBTP's in. Trying to keep that minion wave healthy. Other tier 2 still full HP. True Shot Barrage onto Caps. Humanoid dashes forward. G2 starts to disengage. Caps has a TP. The Drake up in 20 seconds time. Fnatic see their opportunity to engage. Jun goes in with a shield at Daybreak. But here comes the curtain call. Solar Flare's only going to land onto 1. And Caps opens up onto Jun. The power of the sun. Not enough to keep Caps at bay. Humanoid down. Fnatic down again, it seems. Noah caught out. He tries to jazz away. He manages to survive with a flash with the barrier. He jumps back in. He gets Caps. But Hans Sama sinks a bullet in his back, puts him in the dirt with 4 members of Fnatic.
And that might be it for Fnatic. G2 are tearing through the base. Fnatic once more. They look like they had it, but G2, they just live in their heads.
Fool me once, Shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you. It seems for Fnatic it's the same old story. Fnatic versus G2 is always a banger, but I'm sure Fnatic would want the tale to be told differently. Jun will find one, but G2 will be just one game away from Summer Split champions.
They're looking for the three-peat in our new format. It has never been done before. It was stopped by Mad Lions last year, but the momentum is all the way in G2's favor. And